Welcome to Roblox Squid Game. In this video, I'm going to show you how to beat every single game from start to finish. I'll be playing through all the games, giving you tips, tricks, and telling you exactly what to avoid if you want to survive and win. Let's jump right in. Alright, so the first game is red light. Green light, it's the classic. Now this one's pretty simple. When it says green light, you walk. When it says red light, you stop. Easy, right? One big tip? Try to stay away from other players. Some of them might try to mess with you, they can push or hit you, and if that makes you move even a little during red light, you're getting shot. So keep your distance, don't rush, and don't panic. Just take it slow and stop instantly when you hear red light. If you play it smart, you'll clear this one no problem. Another thing you should know about in red light, green light is an item called pocket sand. If you see it in your hotbar, pressing it once will let you pick up sand. After the cooldown, pressing it again will throw the sand. When you hit someone with it, they'll fall down. And if it happens during red light, that counts as movement, which means they'll get shot. This can be really powerful if you use it at the right time. For example, if players are bunched up at the front, you can throw sand to knock one down and cause chaos, giving you a chance to pass through safely. Or, if someone is standing right next to you and making you nervous, hitting them with sand can make sure they're the one who gets targeted, not you. But here's the catch. When you use pocket sand, other players might remember that you messed them up. And later in the game, they could decide to get revenge. So think about when you want to use it, and be ready for payback if people are watching. Next up is the Dalgona game, the one where you carve a shape out of the cookie without cracking it. Most of the time, you'll get one of the four common shapes: circle, triangle, star, or umbrella. But sometimes, you might get one of the rare ones: Sackboy or Mona Lisa. Sackboy isn't too bad. It's actually kind of easy once you get used to it. But Mona Lisa? That one's brutal. It's by far the hardest shape in the game. I'll show you what both of them look like on screen. So you know what to watch out for. Now here's how it works. You get 3 chances. So if you mess up once or even twice, don't stress. Just be careful. But if you crack the cookie a 3rd time, that's it. You're out. Best tip I can give you: take your time and stay steady, especially with the detailed shapes. If you're on mobile, zoom in for better control. And if you're on PC, turn your mouse sensitivity down. It makes your movement smoother and way less shaky. Now let's talk about the mini game Lights Out. This one's all about surviving once everything goes dark. Before the lights go out, you get to choose between 2 sides. On the left, there's a soda and an onigiri. On the right, it's just a kimbap. You can only choose one. But it's not really about the food. After the lights go out, you'll get a weapon based on your choice. If you chose the left side, you'll get a cracked bottle. The first hit with the bottle does heavy damage, but the second and third hits are much weaker. If you pick the right side, you'll get a fork. And while each stab does less damage than that first bottle strike, the fork is faster and its average damage across multiple hits is higher than the bottle's weaker swings. So if you're planning to fight, I personally recommend the fork. The speed and consistency really help in close combat. But to be honest, the safest strategy is to avoid fighting completely. Climb on top of a bed or hide underneath one. Most of the chaos happens in the center of the room, so just stay out of sight and wait for the lights to come back on. All right, so after lights out, the next part is the voting phase. Everyone gets to vote on which game to play next, and it's between hide and seek and tug of war. Don't worry, though. I'll show you how to play both games so you'll be ready no matter what wins the vote. First, let's go over tug of war. And after that, I'll show you how to play hide and seek, both as a hider and as a seeker, so you'll know exactly what to do in either role. All right, let's get into Tug of War. It's a quick time event, or QTE, where every move counts. Here's how it works when the game starts. A circle shows up on your screen with a red zone somewhere along the edge. In the middle, there's a needle that spins around like a clock hand. Your goal is to press the spacebar right when the needle hits that red zone. If you time it perfectly, your team builds pulling strength, and the red zone instantly moves to a new random spot on the circle. But be careful, every time you press, the needle spins faster. That makes it harder to hit the red zone each time. So instead of rushing, stay focused and aim for clean, well-timed presses. Up top, there's a percentage bar for each team. The better your team does, the higher your percentage climbs. But if you miss too much, it drops. And if it hits 0%, your team is pulled off the platform and it's game over. So my tip, don't panic. Don't mash. Just stay steady, watch the needle, and hit space right when it crosses the red. Teamwork and timing are everything here. If you get a blue ball at the start of the round, you're a hider. Your goal is to either escape the maze or survive until the timer runs out. You'll start with one random key: triangle, circle, or square. Use it to unlock matching doors. Some lead deeper into the maze, others to rooms, and sometimes those rooms have another door that could be the escape. To open the escape door, you need all three keys, so teaming up with other hiders is smart. You can also find keys on the ground or from dead players. Hiders can open and close doors, which helps with hiding. But once the seeker is out, they can open those same doors, so no room is truly safe. If the seeker finds you, use your dodge ability to avoid the first hit, but it has a cooldown. After dodging, run immediately. You don't always need to move. Hiding behind walls, corners, or inside rooms can work, but if you're spotted, it's over. My biggest tip: if the seeker is chasing you, just keep running. Don't stop, don't look back, dodge, turn, and move until the timer runs out. If you get a red ball at the start of the round, congrats. You're the seeker. Your job is simple: find and kill at least one hider before time runs out. If you don't, you die instead. You spawn a little later than the hiders, which gives them a head start to find keys, open doors, or hide. Once you're released, you get a knife, and now it's time to hunt. You can move through the maze just like the hiders, and here's something important: you can also open any door that has already been opened by a hider. That means even if they're trying to hide in a room and shut the door, you can still go in and chase them. Use the maze layout to your advantage, peek around corners, listen for door sounds, and don't waste time. You only need to kill one hider, but you've got a limited time. Use the knife smartly, and don't let anyone escape. All right, next up is jump rope. This one looks easy, but you've got to stay sharp. A big rope swings across the platform, and your job is to time your jumps just right. Don't rush, wait for the perfect moment. And here's the tricky part. After every jump, you go off balance. A bar will pop up on your screen with an arrow. If the arrow points right, press A. If it points left, press D. Do it fast, or you'll fall. Also, if you fall between the two bridges and you're close enough to the other platform, you can actually climb back up. Just stay calm, time your jumps, and handle the balance mechanic properly. That's all you need to win this one. Next up is Glass Bridge, and this one's all about patience and positioning. If you have the game pass that shows the safe glass, that's great, but honestly, you can still win without it. You just need to play smart. First thing, never go first, no matter what. There's a timer, and if no one moves, they'll die. So someone will always take the risk. Let them go first, and you follow behind once the safe tile is shown. Also, avoid standing on the same tile as other players. Some people have abilities like Trickster, which lets them kick and push others off. Always stay one step behind, it's way safer. And one more thing, keep your eyes on the path. As people move quickly ahead, it's easy to forget which tiles were safe. If you lose track, you might step on the wrong one and fall. So yeah, don't rush, don't get too close to others, and pay attention. All right, now it's time for Mingle, and this one's simple, but it can get chaotic real quick. At the start of the round, you'll see a number pop up on your screen. That number tells you how many players should be in a single room. So if it says 3, then exactly 3 players need to enter the same room before the timer ends. If more than 3 people go in, like 4 players, nothing happens immediately, but everyone in that room gets an ability in their hotbar called Power Hold. With Power Hold, you can grab and kill another player. And here's the rare part. If everyone left in the game ends up in the same room when the number was lower, like 4 players in a room that only allowed 3, technically everyone should die. But the game gives one final chance. So it's kind of a second life, but only in that specific situation. So don't panic. Move quick. And now, we've made it to the final game, the Squid Game itself. No weapons, no tricks, just fists in a 1-versus-1 fight where only one player walks away with the win. I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best at one-on-one PvP, but that's okay. The key here isn't about being perfect, it's about staying calm. Don't rush in, don't panic. Let your opponent make the first move. When they swing, they'll be left open for a second, and after the first hit, they actually get stunned. That's your chance to strike again and chain your hits together. Even if you miss a few punches, just keep your focus and wait for that opening. One good combo is all it takes to turn the fight around. At this stage, it's not about speed, it's about patience, timing, and keeping your cool. And even if you're not a PvP pro, you can still clutch the win. As you can see, I won. And that's it. For today's video, we made it all the way through every single game in Roblox Squid Game. I put a lot of effort and time into making this video for you guys, from recording the gameplay to breaking down each challenge step by step, so I really hope it helped you out. If you learned something new, or even just enjoyed watching the gameplay, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future uploads. Now I want to hear from you. How far have you made it in Squid Game? Drop your answers in the comments below, and while you're there, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see next. Do you want more guides, or maybe even challenge runs like winning with only one life or no mistakes? Your feedback really helps me out, and it gives me awesome ideas for future content. I read through all of them. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one.